The situation in Eastern Europe has reached a critical turning point. NATO is no longer holding back, it's going all in to support Ukraine against Russia's invasion. What started as cautious military aid has now transformed into full-scale, coordinated action. Behind closed doors, strategic plans are being finalized that could reshape the entire balance of power in Europe. For months, NATO countries supplied weapons, intelligence, and financial aid, but always with limits. That limit has now been erased. Advanced long-range missiles, state-of-the-art defense systems, and specialized training units are being sent to Ukraine faster than ever. According to reports from several intelligence sources, this might be the biggest coordinated NATO operation since the Cold War. Russia's forces are already stretched thin. Heavy losses on the battlefield, growing economic pressure, and rising dissent at home are hitting the Kremlin harder than expected. But NATO's new strategy is not just about weapons, it's about breaking Russia's ability to continue the war. This includes cyber warfare, financial isolation, and intelligence strikes that will target the heart of Russia's war machine. Behind the scenes, several NATO countries have formed special task forces to hunt down and neutralize Russian logistics and supply chains. These operations are quiet but deadly effective. Every supply line cut means fewer Russian tanks, less ammunition, and a weaker army. If this strategy succeeds, Russia may find itself fighting a war it can no longer sustain. The political message is also clear. NATO leaders have made it public, they will not allow Russia to win this war. Statements from Western capitals have grown sharper and more united. Even countries that were previously cautious are now stepping up with military aid. This kind of unity has not been seen in decades, and for the Kremlin, that's a nightmare scenario. Inside Russia, the pressure is boiling. Economic sanctions are squeezing the economy, the currency is falling, and public trust in leadership is eroding. If Russia continues down this path, experts warn of a collapse from within. That's exactly what NATO is counting on, a strategic, multi-front pressure campaign that weakens the enemy without direct NATO troops stepping onto the battlefield. The battlefield in Ukraine is now more than just a fight for territory. It's a fight for the future of Europe. If NATO's plan works, it could end Russia's ability to wage large-scale wars for decades. If it fails, the world could see an even bigger, more dangerous conflict. But one thing is clear, NATO has made its move and Russia won't survive what's coming without paying a massive price. This is not just a war between two countries. It's a global turning point and the world is watching closely. The next few weeks could decide the fate of not only Ukraine and Russia but the entire international